Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit reading for March 2022. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This will not resonate with every Taurus that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Taurus, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Taurus, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume is kind of high, loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this going. All right. So for some of you, what I heard was a promise fulfilled. Don't know if that's Spirit's promise for you, Spirit giving you this month what is owed to you, what you've been hoping for. But others of you, I wonder if this is coming from someone in a specific relationship. I'll have to pull cards. It feels almost romantic, but it could be friend, could be coworker, or maybe there's a promise in your career of someone giving you that promotion, giving you that raise that they told you they would a long time ago, didn't happen yet, and now it will. It's just some confirmation for someone out there. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for my Tauruses for the month of March. So tell me, Spirit, what's going on for my Tauruses this month? All right, that card wanted to come out. True love. Wow. All right, you know, different messages are coming through this card here that I feel. I'll say them. They may resonate with some of you. Most of you, feel it out to see which messages are for you. But okay, for some of you, I really do feel this is the true love, the romantic partner, the person you are in love with, for those of you that resonates with. If you're single, no one's catching your eye, this isn't for you. But yeah, I feel that what you've been daydreaming of, what your visions have been showing you in your dreams, during the day, whatever, of you and this person, you guys are being drawn towards each other. You guys do have a purpose with one another that is going to be solidified this month, that is going to be brought to a whole new level in this month, or they're going to say the words to you you've been waiting to hear about their interest in you and what they want in this connection with you that you have been hoping for. And others of you, if there's not any romantic interest involved, I feel you're discovering the love that you have within yourself that maybe you haven't been catering to, you have not been prioritizing, you know, your need for self-care and self-love and self-acceptance. And I feel for those of you who have struggled in love, maybe got out of a separation or in separation, I feel that you're in separation for the purpose of first fulfilling your own cup before you can get fulfillment from anyone else, or that you can give love to anyone else. You know, as RuPaul says, you know, you have to love yourself before you love anyone else. Or it's not verbatim like that, but you know what I'm saying for those of you that watch Drag Race. So it's kind of like Taurus, I feel a lot of you are coming to terms with what has happened in your life through relationships, through disappointments, through fulfillments, but more importantly, seeing why this has all happened and what this has meant for you and how you can fulfill yourself give yourself that love, you search for others, or finally someone's going to come forward for those of you that are in a connection, that are very much talking or dating with someone, and they're going to reveal it all to you, how they truly feel and what they want in this connection that you've known all along, but has taken some time to unfold, has taken some time to get in the right place. But it is in alignment with you now, Taurus. Whatever this is, it feels like a heart's desire. It feels like a dream come true, but it feels like something you just didn't want to get your hopes up for. But you're going to see that there was no failure in this. It was meant to happen. It was meant to be. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this. Energy coming through for my Taurians for March. Woof. Wow. The moon. Interesting. Some of you could have Cancer placements. You could be dealing with a Cancer. It does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. But it says you will be guided through the darkness. Wow. So yeah, some of you have been unsure or haven't been seeing the signs of where this is all going to go. Some of you have been feeling like you've been left in the dark by someone, or just someone so mysterious, hard to read. One moment they're texting you, they're, all hot for you, they want to hang out, and the next they're like distant, moody, and you just don't know what to figure it out. But I think there's something happening around the new moon and the full moon of this month in March for you, Taurus, and the new moon has already passed, and maybe there has been some sort of fulfillment or clarity that was given to you around then, but this upcoming full moon feels stronger for me. So pay attention to, what sign that falls in the full moon, what day it is. If you know, please comment below because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I do feel that something's coming into full completion here. And what you haven't seen, what you've been wondering about is going to be revealed or is going to be proven or is going to be shown. But you will be guided through this, especially if it's been a journey with someone. This feels very strongly like a soulmate here. For some of you, even a twin flame. It's been the journey. There has been a whole process in it all. And it's been a tough one. But I think there's something that is going to be rewarded or shown to you, Taurus, that lets you know that this was worth it all along. The wait, the hopes, the love, the patience, it was all meant to be. Now, for some of you where this is a journey of self-love and self-acceptance, deep subconscious feelings, memories have been surfacing that were, I think, stemmed from childhood, I feel very strongly. A lack of love that you felt, a lack of support that you felt, some sort of insecurities from childhood that has stuck till you now, but are being surfaced here to finally fully heal, to accept. And acceptance not meaning like, okay, yeah, what was said to me was okay, or what was made me feel like I had to believe about myself in order to make myself small. That's not what I'm saying. Through acceptance, it means understanding that the journeys you went through, the experiences you went through, the good and the bad and the ugly, they have all led me to who I have become now. And even through the toughest lessons, the toughest experience are the ones that grow us and evolve us into a higher state of being that a lot of people who have not been through those experiences would never understand. The lessons of compassion, of empathy, of strength, of courage, of perseverance. Those lessons are not learned by the easy times. Lessons are learned through the hardest times. And I feel, Taurus, that there's finally something you're coming to terms with and not using it as a wound anymore or using it as a shield anymore to, block you from certain experiences or people that are meant to come into your life. But, finally embracing what you've been through and being proud of it in some way. And again, this isn't, anything that would be traumatic per se, but even coming out of that traumatic experience and realizing that Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stifle you. And you can't be held back from those memories, from those experiences and pain, and have those hold you hostage from pursuing the things you want to pursue. You are going to be empowered in some way in March. And you're going to be free. But for those of you, this is romantic. I mean, you guys have been drawn to each other. And even if it has not been clear, you're going to see why it all had to unfold this way in this journey between you and a soulmate, you and a twin flame, you and someone that this is not just temporary. It's not just a fling. It's not the person who ghosted you. This is someone that you feel very strongly for, and they feel very strongly for you. But again, certain things had to happen in order for this to unfold. Certain lessons had to happen. Separations may have had to happen, but I don't feel the separation was something for 4 years, anything like that. This feels pretty relative. This feels pretty new. I don't feel it's something from, way back when, right? This feels like this person has already surfaced, but there's still some sort of healing around that, patience around that, and union around that. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about March for Taurus. Maybe some of you resonate with the crescent moon, have like a crescent moon tattoo, always been drawn to the moon in some way, or learning how to work with the moon and the moon cycles will be important this month, Taurus. Tell me more about what's happening in March for Taurus spirit. All right. Wow, pilgrimage. Interesting. So I'll show you the card. Yeah, and like white animals, like white stags, polar bears, white owls, those may be synchronicities or confirmations for you that reappear, doves, anything like that. For some of you, it's very strong here. And it's like divine beings, divine animals. You've always had a resonance with animals. I mean, you are a Taurus. I mean, your literal sign is a bull, right? But maybe some of you are getting certain messages through animals, repeating animals, whether you see that in the 3D or you see it through, scrolling on your phone, certain emojis. Look up those medicines and look up those totem animals, because I do believe they have messages for you. But what it says is you are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. Wow. Yeah. Taurus, this is a year of choosing your path. Choosing that you belong to something, that you are a part of something so much greater than maybe what was given to you, that you had to work through, that you had to build upon. You are meant for greatness here, Taurus. And that doesn't mean you're going to be the most famous person to ever walk the earth per se, but it means that what you do in this lifetime is part of an elevated soul journey, part of like a spiritual graduation that you're meant to go through. And this is not just for this time period, but I think for your whole lifetime. But something in March is going to guide you towards that even stronger and more sure of yourself that this is meant for you. And, again, the journey message is in like italics, cursive writing. It's standing out to me. So those of you, again, that are on a twin flame journey, are in a love relationship that feels very intense. It can't be described. It can't be, explained to people, but you feel it and they feel it too. This is the journey that you guys are on. And this is leading you to the transition of where you two are going to go. And I feel this month is going to mark you guys moving forward, you guys having a plan, you guys talking about your feelings and make it known, make it shared, and having them feel so right with you that there's not going to be doubt again. You're guided through the darkness in this, Taurus. And what I feel with this too, only you can choose your path. I almost feel, Taurus, you've been waiting for that confirmation from this person. You've been waiting for an answer. They're going to give it to you. And then you decide. The ball will be in your court. It will be in alignment for you to decide if this is something you want to grow on, if there's more you need to see from, whatever it is. You are at an advantage here in this situation where you didn't feel like you were before. March is the time where the ball is going to be put into your court, not just to answer for, but to act on, to trust, and then to decide where it is you want to go in this. But whatever they're showing you that they haven't shown, that they haven't said, is going to make you feel more certain, way more than any time before in this whole connection here. Wow. You know, I'm seeing the two O's for some reason are really drawing to me. Someone could have O, first, middle, last initial, two O's in their name, perhaps does not need to be the case. But I do feel you guys are two of a kind. Your souls were part of each other. You have resonance with one another. It's a soul attachment. And again, for others of you, this is your heart's desire. This is believing in yourself to achieve your heart's desire and going forward with confidence, with trust, with faith. I feel for some of you, you've been through the dark night of the soul, and winter was maybe a difficult situation, a difficult time period where there was a lot of breakdowns. But with breakdowns come breakthroughs. And I'm really drawn to this snowflake. If you have to pause it, please do so. But the snowflake that's being shown on that guy's staff that you're seeing him hold. So there was a special gem you learned from that, you know, period of dark night of the soul. And there is something very special about your plan, your path, your journey that is unlike a lot of other people who are walking this earth. So again, Taurus, finding that comfort, that acceptance, and that love within yourself is going to lead you to your specific journey that is unique, is one of a kind. And others of you, someone views you as that snowflake, you know, that rare, unique opportunity that they haven't felt before the same way for anyone else. But I do feel this is the love of your life, whether it's yourself recognizing that fully, and then you're going to use that to find the other half of your, you know, partnership, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, or this is already someone you know, and they're pursuing this because now it feels so right. Beautiful. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And whoever this person is, or maybe this is you, someone loves wearing robes when they get home from a long day, a hard day at work, whatever. It's like, take a shower, take a bath, and get in that robe and lay in it and just feel comfy in it. It's that same robe you've had for years, or maybe they have, and it's just confirmation for someone out there. All right, 8 of Fire, nice. Sagittarius energy. And another animal coming through, the panda. So yeah, I feel that under this true love card, it's now propelling you forward to it. That passion, that fire, that desire is going to be, you know, at its highest momentum here in March. And for some of you, if this is a soulmate or a twin flame, a lot of messages being exchanged, text messages, direct messages, you know, where they weren't sending so much, all of a sudden it's flooding in with confessions, with declarations, with, you know, emotions. And I feel they're only doing that because they're afraid if they do it face to face, you're going to reject them and they can't take that. So if it is coming through phone calls, FaceTimes, you know, anything electronic, you know, that's just going to happen and flourish for you guys in the month of March. Electronic communication for sure, maybe even WhatsApp. But for others of you too, with, if it's not soulmate related and it's more about the desire of what you're figuring out within yourself. I mean, this is the thing I have to answer you for. If you're still wondering, what is it? Like, what is it about me that, what are my gifts? What are my talents? What am I drawn towards to? What lights you up? What makes you feel passionate, excited, inspired? That you can see yourself going the distance, and even if it takes a bit of time, you know you're going to get there. And you're willing to go that distance for this goal, for this achievement. And for some of you, I feel not so much like a long vacation, but there may be, you know, travels over the weekends, like weekend getaways, a weekend trip, you know, just going somewhere you've always wanted to go, but didn't have the time for, a park, a restaurant, whatever it is, right? You're making the time for it because it's what you want to do. It makes you feel excited. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Six of Air, yeah, this is all about movement, Taurus, this month. First with the Eight of Wands, now with the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy coming through. Yeah, you know, and this is under the moon too, which says you will be guided through the darkness. Whatever hasn't worked, whatever has failed, whatever has disappointed, you're coming out of that time. You are learning from those lessons. You are using those lessons to inspire you to move forward. You are not taking anything of dark energies or dark memories, you know, with you moving forward. You're not using those as anchors to make you feel stuck, to make you feel afraid. You are propelling forward and moving out of a period of difficulty, of stagnancy, of, you know, one thing happening another that just felt like it was setback after setback. You're moving past that this month, Taurus. Mentally, inspirationally, passionately, you're moving towards what makes you happy, what makes you feel loved, what makes you in love. Whether, again, that's a relationship or a hobby or a place you want to move to. Tell me more for Taurus in March. This is beautiful. Beautiful energy. And then Seven of Earth. Yeah. So Seven of Earth is Taurus energy. And this is under the pilgrimage. So more than anything, again, this with two movement cards, this doesn't feel like the weight. But for you guys, you're seeing why everything had to happen. Why the disappointments, the stagnancies. Why that just, at the time you wanted certain things to happen, just wasn't ready yet. Wasn't in its full growth. Wasn't in alignment. And then I think even under this pilgrimage card, Taurus, that when you decide, you're going to stay with it. You're going to be loyal to it. You're going to be devoted to it. And with each and every day, you just have that intention of growing it, of pursuing it, of being grounded with it. The stability and the strength of this journey, of this love, of this desire that you want is just going to grow all the stronger. And there could be times where, again, there will be uncertainty very, very briefly, very temporarily. You know, nothing is going to be 100% perfect moving forward. But I think even through the stumbles, nothing can shake you. Your foundation and your certainty is so deeply rooted in this, that belief and that faith that it will all work out, that it will still grow and we can still grow together, or this path for me will take me to where I need to go. Certainly, I mean, that faith and that strength and that determination will pay off, is a part of your journey, is a part of your way in the process of getting there, and it will be rewarded. Wow. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get one more card to wrap up this reading with, this amazing reading with. And I think Taurus too, with the Seven of Earth, even if you're dealing with another Taurus, you may be, but you know, this person, once they're fully firm in this, feel it's right in this, which I think is going to definitely happen, they're not going to change their mind. They're not going to back out. They're not going to push you away. This is something they'll be firm in and fight for and see it all grow before their eyes. Because you really are the person they want, Taurus. It took a bit. It took some time. It took some things to come out of the way. But it's all makes sense now. Is there anything else that Taurus needs to know about this month, Spirit? Ooh, yes. Forget-me-nots. I love it. Remembrance. Memories in the past hold the key. So again, for some of you, I feel that the memories that are surfacing, the thoughts, the feelings, the experience, they served a purpose. They served a purpose to evolve, to move forward, stronger, wiser, more successful, more discerning than ever before. Those lessons are what created the person you are today. And Spirit's very proud of who you are and what you've become. And then others of you, this forget-me-nots, again, this all gives me soulmate energy, twin flame energy, that no matter what, this person can't get you off their mind. They're not off yours. You think about each other. You feel each other. You're drawn to each other. And it's for a purpose, it's for a reason, and it's all part of the journey here. And I think that purpose and reason is going to be shown to you this month in March between you and a soulmate. Beautiful. I love this, Taurus. Good things are happening in March for you. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.